They are now selling you ice cream that doesn't melt. That's not a coincidence, because a lot of ice cream currently on shelves can't legally be called ice cream. The EPA classifies them as frozen dairy desserts. These are the most engineered creams you feed your kids every day. First is Drumstick. It's literally bulked up vegetable fats, structure agents, and a pharmaceutical surfactant that disrupts the gut barrier. But Breyers crossed the line, as it even failed to melt under heat test, a known effect of gum thickened formulas. But what made matters worst was scanning it with the Safe Choice app. It rated with a PFA risk of 18 contaminants and a lack of real dairy, according to the app. This is unbelievable.
Big Mac, over 50 days old. It still looks and smells amazing. Let's give it a try. I would never eat this, even though it does look and smell amazing. When you inspect the inside of this Big Mac, there's no mold, there's no rot, it doesn't smell at all, the patty's perfect, the cheese looks like it just came out of the oven. This stuff, however, may look fine, but the reason it looks fine is because it's full of preservatives, toxins, GMOs, bad fats. This proves our point. The natural organisms that should be breaking down this bread, burger, and lettuce are avoiding it. Why? It can't digest it. This burger can't drive your metabolism, giving you energy. America, this burger may be nostalgic to you, but it's poison. You need to avoid food like this, and here's the rule. If it can't rot or if it doesn't mold, don't eat it.
We got these bagels like 6 weeks ago.
And we went to Vermont?
Yeah. No, before that. Because they expired August 12th. Like 8 weeks ago we got these bagels. Expired August 12th. You know, no, we never have to throw them away. Oh, that's probably what they do. Probably the bagels that you get at the stores are 8 weeks old because there's so much pesticides and preservatives in your bagel. There should be mold all over these bagels. And you know what? These expired August. Best if used by August 12th, 2024. Today is September 14th, 2024. My hair looks really good. Not one of these has a speck of mold on it. When should bread get mold? Like 6 days, right?
8 years ago, I bought a McDonald's burger and fries. I have left it in this Whole Foods bag, completely exposed and open to air. So I'm gonna pull it out and show it to you. You guys excited to see what this looks like? I will pull this out like every 6 months. So again, I bought this 8 years ago. These are 8-year-old McDonald's French fries. Not 1 ounce of mold is on this French fry. And then let's talk about the burger. There's 0 mold. The microbes and the bacteria in the air won't even eat this. If you make a burger at home, fresh cooked meat starts to decompose in about 2 hours. And this is 8 years old. There's about a dozen different preservatives combined here. And these preservatives are anti-foaming, anti-caking. These are to prevent any bacteria from ever touching this. No decomposition will happen. Unfortunately, they are not only put in the ingredients, but they're also put in the frying oil that is used to actually cook this. So there's multiple stages where this is being subjected to really industrialized preservatives that you just don't want in your body. You definitely don't want this in your little one's body. If this is what it looks like after 8 years of sitting in the open exposed air and the microbes in the air won't even touch it or break it down, what do you think the microbes in our gut gonna react to this? All right, so I'm gonna put it back into this non-closed container the way it was sold to me, and I am going to see you guys next year when I pull it out again to see if it has been broken down or molded at all.
I have here something that we all need to look out for. This is a loaf of bread from Aldi that was purchased over 2.5 years ago. And it's been in this office as an experiment. You can use it like an accordion, smash it up. And even Eric can attest that this bread has been in here for over 2 years. And look at this, let's get a close-up of this. No mold, it smells fine. You can smash it down and it will come right back up. Again, this bread has been in this office for over 2 years. What the hell is in our food? We're gonna come and find out. We're gonna work on legislation to provide information on what we are putting in our bodies.
This is a pound cake from 2023. My mom bought from Giant for my sister who wanted it. And it has been in our garage because there was so many bioengineered substances in there, including one that is the same substance in frickin' antifreeze. And so my sister ate it, got hives, and then my mom was like, what the fuck? So she put it in our garage, and as her experiment, she wanted to see if it would ever like mold or anything. Not one piece of mold on this thing. It's literally February 7th, 2026.
Thank you for calling Bimbo Bakeries USA and Parcel USA. The product you are calling about contains bioengineered ingredients, also known as GMOs or genetically modified organisms, and has been labeled in accordance with the National Bioengineered Food Disclosure Standard. Bioengineered foods or ingredients have changes introduced into their DNA through genetic engineering. For more information, visit USDA.gov.
Kind of really deceptive advertising on these brownberry bread loaf bags. So this loaf is from September 19th of 2024 was the Best Buy date. So this bread is over a year old, and it was stored above my refrigerator in that little cabinet above there. So it has had air exposed to it numerous times because I've shared this. So happy birthday, brownberry bread. You're looking great as the day that you were bought. So isn't that just like really super disturbing? Not to mention that they must have gotten a lot of calls to leave that message about this product. But nutrition in every bite. Our bread baked with whole grains, free from artificial preservatives, colors, and flavors, free from high fructose corn syrup. And then they have, you know, the cute little picture on there, you know, with the windmills trying to look like, you know, they're doing something great for the environment, minus your health. So I don't want to hear anything out of you people that have something against RFK for trying to better our health and take all this crap out of our food.
Yeah, so let's really talk about this, because the more I kept digging in this topic, the more uncomfortable it started to feel. Like you scroll through TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere, and you keep seeing Americans themselves exposing what's actually in their food. And it's not even outsiders criticizing anymore. It's Americans saying, wait, what are we really eating? And here's the part that really doesn't sit right with me. Why is it that the same exact brands, the same food, fast food chains, the same snacks, the same drinks are made completely different depending on the country? Like, how's that even possible? It's the same franchise, right? They should be serving the same things, right? I mean, take fast food, for example. People have literally compared meals from different countries side by side, and it doesn't even look like the same product. Okay, in some countries, the ingredients list is shorter, more natural, more stricter. Regulations are followed. But in the US, you start seeing a long list of additives, preservatives, artificial coloring, things you can't even pronounce. And I'm not even trying to bash. This is just what's being shown online. Okay, let's just say this video is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, because I mean, explain this. How is it that in other countries, fast foods is considered more regulated? Sometimes even closer to real food, but in the US, people are questioning what they're actually consuming. And don't even get me started on the bread situation. That trend where people were putting bread in water to see if it breaks down. Yeah, that one caught my attention too, because in theory, bread is supposed to soften, dissolve, break apart. It's made from, if it's made from basic ingredients like right ingredients, but the videos are coming out. Some of that bread was just sitting there, not breaking down, not reacting the way people expected. Now again, let me be clear, not all bread in the United States, okay, not every brand. There are definitely companies trying to keep things clean and real, but the fact that this trend even exists that people are testing their food like a science experiment. That says a lot, okay? And then there's the one word that keeps popping up in these conversations: inflammation. You hear it over and over again. People saying certain foods make them feel bloated, tired, sluggish, like something isn't right, okay? Now, I'm not here to confirm anything medically. This is just what people are sharing based on their own experiences. But when thousands of people start saying the same thing, I mean, you can start to wonder, right? Is the ingredients they're using okay, the processing, the preservatives, or is it something much more than people are only beginning to, start seeing and questioning? Because at the end of the day, food is supposed to nourish you. It's supposed to fuel your body, not leaving you feeling worse. And the fact that Americans themselves are the ones exposing this, that's what makes this whole conversation topic very interesting, because it's no longer just a theory. It's people documenting their own reality. Yeah, we're going to continue with this video. Let's just watch 1 or 2 clips, and then I'll come back at the end of this video.
Oh, no. Oh my goodness.
And my iPad. And I'll go get my
What? Look. That's disgusting.
Hey, look, I had these McDonald's fries since October 25th, 2023. It's now June 12th, 2024. It's been like 7 months. 6. It's about to be 9 months since I bought these McDonald's fries. So I bought it for a skit that I never finished, and then I had it on the top of my fridge, and I'm just like, you know what? Let me just do a little experiment. You know, they got 19 ingredients in McDonald's fries and everything, and that's all to keep it, make it more golden, it's cheaper, and to make it last longer. So now we about to go ahead and see what these fries doing after 9 months, basically. Man, let's see what this talking about, man. Y'all see all the grease. So, you know, the canola oil, all the veggie oil. Let's go ahead and see what this looking like. Let me stop playing. All right, moment of truth. Man, these bitches ugly, but they look the same. Man, hold on, Mo. Okay. Hey, they don't look edible. They look shriveled up. They on shrimp right now, but hey, what y'all think? After having potatoes sitting in a bag on top of your refrigerator for almost 9 months, potatoes supposed to be spoiled. It's supposed to be moldy, stink. Imagine what this like in your stomach. Man, I'm about to touch one. Nah, Mo, this ain't it. Hey, it's still crispy. Comment y'all thoughts right now.
In Europe, people on TikTok started testing bread with water. Good bread made with simple ingredients should just soak up water and fall apart. Most European bread passed easily, but when Americans tried the same test, the result looked strange. The bread behaved like a sponge, it absorbed water.
Yeah, so after watching all of this, after going through all those clips, all those comparisons and all those experiments, the comments, I'm not even going to lie to you, this topic leaves you with more questions than answers, because on one hand, you have a country that is constantly labeled as one of the greatest country in the world, advanced, developed, powerful, but on the other hand, you have everyday people from that same country questioning the very food they eat. And that contradiction, it's hard to ignore, guys, because food is not just food, okay? Food is healthy, food is energy, food is long-term well-being. So when you start seeing people compare the same products across different countries and realizing they're not made the same, it makes you ask a lot of questions. Why is this different? Why are certain ingredients banned in other countries but still allowed somewhere? Why does the same food chain serve what looks like a completely different quality of food depending on where you are in the world? Those are the real questions people are asking in the comments, and then you add in the trends, the experiments, the viral moments where people are literally testing their food to see how it reacts, and suddenly this becomes more than just internet content. It becomes a conversation. Now, again, I want to keep this balanced, okay? Not every product is bad, okay? Be mindful. Remember that. I didn't say all the product, not every product, not every brand is cutting corners, and not every viral video tells the full story. There are definitely companies out there doing things the right way, focusing on cleaner ingredients, transparency, and better quality. But the fact that this conversation is even happening at this level, that people are paying closer attention to labels, ingredients, and how their bodies react to food, that's very important, guys. We can't ignore that, because for a long time, many people didn't question it, okay? They trusted what was on the shelves. They trusted what was marked to them. They trusted that if something is being sold, it must be safe. But now people are reading, people are comparing, people are noticing differences, and more importantly, people are speaking up. And that's where the real shift begins, because whether all of this is fully accurate or partially misunderstood, one thing is very clear: awareness is growing, like big time, okay? And once people become aware, they start making different choices. We start asking questions. We start demanding better quality. And that doesn't just apply to one country. It applies everywhere, because at the end of the day, no matter where you live, you deserve to know what you're putting into your body, okay? You deserve transparency. You deserve quality. You deserve food that actually nourishes you. So maybe this whole trend, or these viral clips, or these discussions, maybe it's not just about exposing anything. Maybe it's about waking people up, encouraging them to think a little deeper, to question a little more, to stop just consuming and start understanding. Because once you understand what you're eating, everything changes. But anyway, I want to hear from you guys, okay? Let me not take everything. I want to hear from you. What do you think about this video? Do you think these concerns are valid, or do you think social media is exaggerating? Have you ever noticed differences in food quality when comparing to other countries' foods? Okay, let's talk about it down in the comment section. If you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and stay locked in, because we are going to keep diving in topics like this, like real conversations, real questions, real perspectives. I'll definitely see you in my next video. You stay peaceful.